All right, GM everyone, happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day so far. GM, GA, and GE, I guess, to our friends from Asia, Europe, and everywhere else around the world. As always, appreciate you guys for taking your precious time to join us every Friday. And no, I am not falling for the can't hear you. This feels like a night gang all over again, Yeah, I'm not sure. And I don't know, there is this series of YouTube videos that I used to watch. It's always about, pranks. But for some reason, the MonkeDAO pranks is always the same. Happy birthday, and can't hear you. But don't worry, I'm not falling for it. I have more than enough experience in this game, more than 2 years of getting pranked. So don't worry, life goes on. Town hall goes on. All right, before we get started to the list of agenda items, I just want to, do a public service announcement and share with you that the barrel raffle tickets are still available. And we made a special request to distro to not close it immediately. Now, if you are here, there are a total of 71 of us plus 9 of us on the speakers, including our best friend Chip. So total 80 of us. If one of us just buy 2 tickets, the raffle ticket would be sold out. But I'm sure there are a lot of DGens here who would buy more than 2 tickets. So to boost your chance to get hold of the barrel, if you want to do it, and you want to get hold of the barrel, or rather get your shot at getting hold of the barrel, this is now your time to do so. In just about, well, I think now it's like less than 5 minutes for sure, but distro will be closing it very, very shortly. Now, to help you, the cutoff time will be 12:10 EST, which is approximately 3 minutes from now. And I am reading this long message, which I believe is 90% useless, but this is what it says. Not caring that the crowd can't hear him makes me bearish, or not just MonkeDAO, but crypto and humanity as a whole. I'm done. I'm sending the NFT to a burner wallet. I'm more than excited to read this, and the only thing I ask for you guys to do is that you should send the NFT to my wallet. All right, that would be a big public service. All right, jokes aside, let's get this week's town hall started. Yes, Simon, this week is a pretty cozy one, but hey, every Friday is Special Monkey Day, so always a good time with fellow monkeys. So let's get started. Are we already on the 101 edition of our newsletter? Let's take a look. Yes, we are. 101 edition of the Banana City. Wow, this is an amazing dedication, and I'm not going to go at it anymore. You guys hear me going at this, every other way. But I continue to be extremely impressed by how our newsletter team continue to put it together. And, featuring monkeys getting together is always one of the most amazing content ever. And looks like Simon had some good dim sum, with our fellow monkeys. Hope you guys were part of this. I heard that it was an amazing meetup and people had fun, folks had fun. So it's always good to see fellow monkeys come together. And just a reminder as well, if you are new, and for our OG monkeys as well, know that if you are part of MonkeDAO, there is the community grant program. Now, what this community grant program is about is that it will allow each verified monkey to basically be eligible for a 25 USD community grant. There is, of course, sort of like a claim frequency put in place. Basically, if you hold a Gen 2 monkey, you're able to tap on this grant on a monthly basis at max. But of course, if you hold a Gen 3 monkey, you are, of course, still eligible. But I think the claim frequency would be on a quarterly basis. So once every 3 months. All right. So this is one of the ways that we are, of course, pushing out to encourage our monkeys to come together, to foster that community spirit, to transcend above and beyond just your virtual friendships. Well, monkeys can actually be friends in real life as well. So go ahead and experiment this and bring your fellow monkeys together across your local cities. All right, Town Hall TLDR, if you guys are wondering, hey, what if I am not free this Friday? Now, aside from the banana that you will not be getting for you by not attending Town Hall, it's not that bad, except you can't hang out and enjoy the good vibes with fellow monkeys. But if you do want to catch up, there's always the town hall TLDR, right? Our amazing, monkeys, community monkeys have always come together, put together the, town hall TLDR in point forms, everything that you need to know. So come into MonkeDAO Discord, use the command exclamation mark town hall TLDR. It will show you everything that you need to know. But of course, if you are actually, sipping through your coffee, you have a little bit more time, you don't mind uh, listening to Jammy Rants for an hour, there's always the town hall recording option. Just make sure you have a good sleep after and no nightmares. So every single town hall is recorded. Shout out to Cream, Stone, and a couple of other amazing monkeys for always putting this together. And if you guys are interested, within 12 hours or so, or I would say within 24 hours, right? That's usually the longest. All recording will be uploaded onto our official MonkeDAO YouTube. And yes, Simon just gave me an all caps Solana Toronto tonight. This is what is happening. Oh wait, this is what he says. Okay, I was reading that wrong. I was like, okay, why is this Toronto and then the link says Vancouver? So apparently there are two events. Of course, one is happening in just about 6 hours. If you guys are based in Toronto, please go and check it out. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. 0x Solana is hosting that. This should be a very fun one. I'm just bummed because I'm not there. But all of you who's based in Toronto, there's no excuses. Go ahead, go out and have fun. It's Friday. Come on, don't be a boomer. All right, Vancouver. This is happening on January 23rd, I believe, for you guys. So you still have a fair bit of time to plan and be there. Simon will be at both, and he says that if you show him your MonkeDAO verified membership, he will buy you a beer. So go ahead and claim your beer from Simon. But note that you will have to pay for the beer first, and you will have to use your own credit card. That's the only caveat. All right, moving on. I feel like I'm spending so much time on the newsletter, but hey, we're all having fun. MonkeyCon's merch events, one of the favorite part of every newsletter, Web3 events, MonkeDAO X NFT NYC, our Monkey Hotel. This is just a reminder that the Monkey Hotel is actually organized. If you guys are going to NFT NYC, feel free to go check it out. There is a Monkey Hotel being organized. The room rates are inclusive of a special MonkeDAO welcome pack and a VIP experience for all MonkeDAO events in New York City during that period. All right, so feel free to go check it out. And Monday Monkey Spotlight, we featured Spider Swap, Zeus Network. If you guys are interested, go check it out as well. Similarly, the shout out for the two events that we just mentioned. Of course, there's a lot. Oh, Simon, am I seeing it now? I feel like, okay, I'm so slow on like scrolling this through. I need to have like 3 different screens. I will try to buy a new screen next time so that I can see all of these chatters in real time. But yeah, Monkey Music, of course, if you guys are interested to submit and share with us your favorite song of the day, there's also the channel where you can go to and submit your song. Yeah, vote proposal to get me a third screen, but trust me, I'm getting better at this game. All right, monkeys on Twitter. If you guys want to get your content featured, please feel free to continue to share them on X. Just let us know if you do post something. If we don't pick it up, well, usually I would say our monkey newsletter team is doing an amazing job. They usually pick up 90% of the content, 10% usually if you're posting explicit stuff that is threatening, the existence of humanity. So posts that belong to those category, may not be featured. But other than that, as long as it's safe for work, safe for underage, age-friendly consumption content, would be all featured. All right, I was kind of like treading a little bit close to that. I don't want to face another situation again that I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so that's the newsletter that we have for this week. I hope you guys enjoy it. As usual, I try to not read the newsletter before I come to town hall on a weekly basis. One is great for me. I don't have to double read through the content. But the best part is I can act like I'm actually very surprised as well. Well, actually, I truly am. Right, so next up, the next line item we wanted to share with you guys is actually about the Monkey Ventures reminder. For folks who are wondering what exactly is Monkey Ventures, this is a subcommittee spun out of MonkeDAO to, purely with the goal to democratize access to high quality deal flow for retail investors. I think we've been, very proud of, how we've been able to activate and, enable a lot of individuals to participate in many, many different opportunities today, some of which include Tensor, etc. And there are two specific opportunities ongoing. One is very time sensitive, that is the Zeus network. Um, I believe we are closing that out in just about 12 hours or so. And there is already a long wait list for folks who are interested to contribute more. But, I would be extremely transparent and upfront here that, the team have collectively decided that our goal is to just the goal is to primarily allow more individuals to participate first. Any leftover, then we will open it up to, other individuals. So for folks who have already contributed and are very excited about, potentially contributing more, we apologize, but, our goal definitely is to try to allow more individuals to participate, if they are interested in, these opportunities. So if you have already indicated interest or, for whatsoever reason you may have missed out the form, please reach out to Papi or myself if you do need extension for whatsoever reason. But, for the bulk of it, the allocation will close up in just about 12 hours or so. All right. And for folks, whatever that we see after 12 hours, we will give everyone the option to deposits. Of course, we ask that, please allow fellow folks to contribute as well. Please, don't snipe up everything. All right. Shaki, of course, is an opportunity that is ongoing. There was an AMA hosted. Shout out to Papi Chulo as well. Papi has been extremely helpful. He's been fronting a lot of initiatives for us. So big shout out and helping to coordinate the Shaki AMA. I know some of our folks have participated as well. So as a result from the AMA, we are doing another round of interest collection. So if you are interested in that, please feel free to go check out the thread. All right. So that is that. Yes, I'm going through the thread. Okay, nothing too bad. Okay. So the next item we wanted to bring up, I think we may have Stroll here as well. Stroll, do you want to come up and give everybody a quick reminder on NFT NYC, some of the things to expect, and then I can take over and share a little bit of the latest updates around Breakpoint. Let me know if this is a good time for you, Stroll. But if not, then I will continue. All right, whenever you want, just give me a poke or just tag me, Stroll, and then I am happy to, bring you up. All right, I think Stroll may actually be at work today, so I am going to continue talking about Monkey Hotel. But as I mentioned earlier, the NFT NYC, we do have the Monkey Hotel. It's a block hotel. Feel free to go check it out. I am obviously very distracted. Ben Bottle says, checking chat. Oh, nothing too bad. Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised, bro? You want us to fire up fun? Man, I tell you guys, I'm sure 90% of you guys agree. Monkeys literally thrive and live on, different episodes of interesting happenings. Let's just put it that way. All right. So I'm obviously, very distracted here, but Stro says he'll be back in 5 minutes. But just going to quickly share with everybody an update around Breakpoint. Very excited to share with you guys that we have secured the hotel, which is the Grand Central Hotel for Breakpoint. Now, the first wave of Breakpoint Hotel will only have 30 limited slots. 30 rooms. Once it is fully subscribed, then we will maybe open that up. Now, Briggs, I see the comment as well. Robertson House, there is one other option, but I think the key reason why we selected the Grand Central is that a lot of our folks provided feedback that they would favor the cost savings as opposed to the comfort there may be, given that the cost savings would be quite substantial. Is basically around 180 USD per night in the Grand Central, which is a decent location, not too far from the venue, the conference venue, versus 350 or 360. So, essentially what we are trying to do is to lock in a decent hotel. Well, not exactly, I don't think that's a back market hotel. You have a nice pool that oversees Marina Bay Sands. So it's still a nice place. But of course, the establishment is slightly older. But according to your feedback, the committee's feedback, the survey that you guys have shared, a lot of folks have indicated that they would very much prefer a hotel that is affordable, given that they believe that a lot of them would not be spending much time in the hotel anyway. So this is kind of the most of the comments that we've been getting. So just to share with you guys, one of the reasons why we decided to just go ahead and organize it. So that would be 30 rooms. That hotel is called the Hotel Grand Central. We will be working to lock in some of the dates really soon. Now, once that is done, I believe our goal should be aiming to circulate some form of official signups, a maybe by next town hall. Now, the good news is that if you do sign up now and lock in the deal, there will always be the flexibility of transferring the hotel to someone else if you do decide not to go. The rates, I think we can confidently share that this is highly likely going to be one of the better rates that you would actually get, especially as the date gets closer and closer to breakpoint. Papi shared with me that last year he literally paid $150 a night to stay in a hostel in Singapore. Now, $180 for actually a full-fledged hotel it sounds like a pretty good deal. Now, of course, if you do want to share with somebody for this hotel room, you also have the option to do so. The rooms will come in the option of a king or basically a double or a twin setting. So you can either have a huge bed, a single large bed, or two, slightly smaller beds. All right. So this is not a hostel. This is actually a real hotel. Approximately $180, and what this will be inclusive is also the monkey merch. Even though this is the second hotel that we sort of like put out, we'll similarly want to make sure that we can provide the monkey merch for everybody. Hopefully this is something that we can design exclusively to Monkey Breakpoint and specifically to F1 that is happening. Now, if you are thinking that is this all to Breakpoint, just a reminder that we actually did secure a considerable number of tickets for F1. So if you are staying with us, I'm sure there's a way that we can actually, put together a package where you can actually, get hold of the F1 tickets that we have secured. So then you can also have a much more enriching and more dynamic monkey Breakpoint experience in this coming year. All right. So that is Breakpoint. Of course, there's a lot of information. One important platform that we're trying to work towards is to put them into writing and also progressively organize the Monkey Point 2024, which is the gated telegram. So look out for this information. Once it's ready, we'll put everything and put everyone together and disseminate information from there. All right. So that is a Breakpoint stroll. I believe this may now be a convenient time for you. If you want to come up and share with us a little bit about NFT NYC, let people know how to sign up. I think that would be super helpful. And yeah, while we're waiting for Stroll, I think, I'm just going to read out some messages. Obviously, some of them are not serious. Like Briggs is charging me a kidney. Consider yourself lucky. Well, the interesting chili mud crab. Well, chili crab is one of the, Singapore delicacy. Please make sure you, eat it if you do come to Singapore this year. Ben has a question here. Are you guys interested for perhaps a new jacket design for NFT NYC or Breakpoint specifically? If you are, please indicate it in the Town Hall Tech Chat thread, and Ben and his team will work some magic together. All right. So Stro, I just saw you unmuted. Feel free to take over the stage. Thank you so much. All right. Thanks a lot, Stro. Yeah, it sounds really exciting. I'm not sure about you guys, but what makes MonkeDAO special is everyone here. It's literally the community, and there is no better way to see that come together when our fellow monkeys are gathering in these IRL events. And yeah, I am also seeing some questions around like monkey VIP pass, etc. Of course, like moving forward, I think for all these like larger conferences like NFT, NYC, Breakpoint, our goal of course is to sort of like come up with a experiential process or like package or whatnot for our folks to come together either in like a block hotel booking or whatnot. And specifically to events, we'll try to see if there is any well, if there is any way we can sort of carve up like a VIP package or whatnot equivalent. Of course, we understand that the hotel options that we organize may or may not be a good fit for everyone. In certain cases, we are also exploring potentially hosting multiple, or well, more than one hotel, so that individuals with different preferences can actually stay with fellow monkeys as well, so that we'll continue to keep you guys updated. But yes, if you do not stay in Monkey Hotel, there is still a way for you to, get hold of this Monkey VIP pass. And I believe, specific to Breakpoint, if you do purchase this Monkey VIP pass, what you would be eligible. Now, this is still broad, everything is still up in the air, but I think what we are working towards too is this Monkey VIP pass basically grants you guaranteed access to all the events that we will host. Um, and there is also the monkey merch box, and I believe we can make that part of the monkey VIP pass. All right. And yeah, so keep a lookout for that if you guys are interested. And yeah, it's kind of like McDonald's, right? A la carte, or you want a set meal. We can make that happen. All right, jokes aside, let's move on now. And for you guys wondering, there is also the raffles happening. We mentioned that the raffle ticket was still open at the start of today's town hall, but of course, this is really close because I believe 3 minutes was much longer than this. So towards the end of today's town hall, there will be the raffles for the barrels. So feel free to stay through that and see if you can manifest yourself into a winner. So Distro, whenever you're ready, it seems like there is something that is going on the banana stand. There is apparently something big that could be happening. Don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but Distro, whenever you're ready, can you let us know what this special day is about or could be about?
Yeah, GM everyone. Thanks for the intro as well, Jamie. So, yes, as we mentioned over Twitter, we are going to do next Monday. We have a special day dedicated to Jito. In this case, this is kind of a new, or at least like something that we want to do more often with selected partners. So we have. On Monday, we'll have a full day of activities that we will have, or at least like items that we will have on the banana stand. But we will also have G2 as a participant on our regular Monday Monkey Spotlight. So we have that kind of towards the end of the day for kind of like European people at least. But yeah, you can check that. I think Simon and the team will kind of post about that as well throughout the next few days. But that will be kind of like the almost like the end of the day in terms of activities. But during the day we will do several different drops with the G2 token on the banana stand that you can purchase. And we also have a raffle, a much bigger raffle that we will make available to everyone that has enough bananas to buy that and to win one of the three prizes that we will have, also containing G2 tokens. So we'll be distributing roughly 6,000 G2, which right now it's around like $12,000 or something. But as you know, like these things change quite a lot, and towards the future, it's always like a a nice investment to have. So we will have that happening on Monday. Obviously, if you are around and if you are kind of online on Twitter, etc., we appreciate your engagement as well. This is important for us to support the ecosystem, to kind of support the G2 team, who have been kind of doing a lot of new things and a lot of great things for the ecosystem. So yeah, this is our way as well to be involved with them and to kind of take this opportunity to our monkey friends as well. So we'll be doing that on Monday. But outside of that, we also have the Earn with Monkey program. So we had 2 bounties that we put out for kind of applications from our community, and not only our community. We've already selected the winners for that, so we should expect that work to be happening soon. So we will have more emojis and stickers for Discord, and we will also be releasing a cool infographic about the stats on Banana Stand for like the end of last year. So a couple of things kind of coming up as well. We will kind of talk more specifically about those as they kind of become a reality. So right now we've only selected the winners for the bounties, and now we will be doing the work as well. I think that's everything from my side. I think I'm not sure if I'm missing anything, but yeah, I think that's it.
All right, thanks a lot, Distro. I hope you guys are excited, and I just want to, maybe just briefly reiterate that Earn with Monkey is definitely an, experiential sort of initiative, and I think we are definitely enjoying seeing like submissions and folks getting involved with like MonkeDAO and finding different things that they can work on that they're passionate about, and hopefully there are more and more ways that we can continue to tap on that initiative to allow everyone to contribute to the larger MonkeDAO family. All right, so thanks again, Distro. Really appreciate that. Now, I believe we have our amazing DJ intern, Anjas Mouse, who's ready to come out and share with us a little bit around something Dodge before he run through some of the more serious stuff that may be upcoming. So Anjas Mouse, GM, I hope you are having a great start to your day as well. Whenever you're ready, can you tell us a little bit about this Dodge thingy?
Yeah, GM. Hope everyone's doing well across the world. Super happy to be here today, as it is Friday, and I'm sure everyone's excited to end their work week or their days. Unless you're in Web3 and doing shitcoins, then it's 24/7. But still, super excited to be here. Thanks, Jemmy. So yeah, I guess the first order of business for this has to do with a partnership that has been in the works for the past maybe about 3 months or so, that we've been talking with Doge Capital. If anyone is aware of their team, they have been working on Solana for quite some time. They have their own collection, and they have reached out to us, and we had some discussions about IP. If anyone isn't aware, we recently claimed back our IP this past year in 2023. And so from there, I have been trying to find different partners that might be interested in actually using our IP. And so the first one of its type is going to be Doge Capital, who has their own website, which is called The Wardrobe, in which, just like a few other protocols, you're allowed to switch out different traits if you would like to into on your Doge NFT. So what we did is we had a license with them to be able to use some of the skins from the SMB2 collection. And from there, they're able to refit their Dojas with the skin of SMB2. And we will be receiving, for the first time ever, royalties on another collection deciding to use our IP. So just as a sneak peek, I wanted to, I guess I'll share it in the chat. It's something I think is pretty great for us in the long run. It shows the first time that MonkeDAO is able to do this, and I hope that other collections will be interested in the future of getting a small portion of our IP rights in the sense for skins to be able to re-equip their whatever NFT it is to show off the SMB brand and MonkeDAO. So it's something that I'm pretty excited about. I think hopefully this will be just a catalyst for a continuation of MonkeDAO's brand being able to get more out there, whether it's on Solana or maybe on other chains. So if you have an opportunity, of course, it's not financial advice. If you already have a Doja, maybe this would be something you might be interested in. But if not, it's still building our brand and putting it out there for others to be able to see. And we will not get all the royalties for this. We did not take 100%. We have an actual IP contract that is between the two companies of SMB Corporation and then the Doja Kappa Corporation. And we went to a certain percentage, which I don't know if they're going to reveal as soon as it comes out. But nonetheless, we still will be getting royalties from that forever. So as long as people decide to trade it, or that they decide to equip and use this trait, this is an ongoing contract that'll be there forever. So hopefully this will be something awesome going on in the future. We'll see. And yeah, that's kind of the first big news. Thanks, Jemmy.
All right, thanks a lot, Just Mouse. Really appreciate it. Unfortunately, you can't go down the stage here. We need you. The next agenda item we have lined up is actually related to the upcoming, election that is happening, and not gonna let too much information out. I think was there also a Monday Monkey Spotlight? So a quick reminder as well. The Monday Monkey Spotlight is a platform that we are actively reinitiating to allow fellow monkey builders to come on and share with us what they are working on. So if you're a monkey builder, there is the MMS platform, the Monday Monkey Spotlight platform that you can leverage on. All right, so passing the time back to you, Unjust Mouse, it would be amazing if you can bring us through some of the election reminder and the timelines that could be coming up really soon.
Yeah, thanks. And I guess as just a note, just so that everyone is aware, currently MonkeDAO and our IP, we're working on 5 concurrent deals with other things that have to do with the IP. I've been handling that, and I've been really excited to be able to do that on behalf of the DAO. Hopefully we can continue to do it. So if you know any collections that are interested or anything like that, please reach out to me. But yeah. On to the other good stuff. The first thing was the Monkey Monday Spotlight, which has been going pretty well over the past few weeks. As everyone knows, as Sol price goes up, everyone wants to be able to talk about it. And the Monkey Monday Spotlight team has been working really hard to make sure that we can continue to have more guests come on. In this previous week, we had some of the highest attendance that we've had in over a year. Obviously, that has to do with the people that came on to chat as much as it did have to do with the fact that the Monday Spotlight team has been working to make sure that we continually have monkeys that can come up and talk about their protocols. So yeah, last week Simon just shared some of the stats. I mean, it might not look like a huge amount, but for us, it was really, really exciting, and we're super excited to look into the next year. Hopefully, we can continue to have awesome guests come on. As an example of that, for next week, we're going to try to make sure that we highlight who's going to be on. Monkey Monday Spotlight happens every single Monday, and next week we're going to have the team at Boryuku Dragons come up. We're going to have the team at Solidify come up, and we're also planning to have a little bit of Jito come on as well. Because of the Jito Day, we want to highlight them, and they wanted to be able to chat with us as well. So this upcoming Monday should be a very fun episode. Obviously, if you can come, you definitely should. If you can't, it's all right. Everything is recorded, and you can access it later, just like the town hall, where you can come and you can listen to everything that we talk about at another time. So super excited to have them in this coming week. And yeah, that's the Monkey Monday Spotlight. If you ever want to be able to do the Monkey Monday Spotlight, all you have to do is use !MMS, and you'll get all the information you need there. All right. And then the last one, the elephant in the room. I don't know if it's an elephant. It was voted on and it was approved already. So MonkeDAO is going through a transition process into our bylaws v4, which passed about a month and a half ago. At this time, we have been organizing and getting everything ready to make sure that the transition is smooth into the new bylaws. If you're unaware about the organization of MonkeDAO as a monkey, currently we have 9 total elected representatives that are the face of the DAO and help with anything that happens on the back end and also on making sure that the will of the DAO happens. So this is has been a great honor for all of us, and we're all very excited to move into the next epoch. At current, all people that are on the board, including Nam himself, all will be stepping down because of bylaws v4. It means that everyone will be removed from their positions, and then MonkeDAO itself will go through a transition process. So that means all 8 of the electeds, and then also Nam himself, will have to step down. But of course, we're looking towards the future of MonkeDAO. So in an ideal world, everyone that has been doing a great job will hopefully decide to run again, or there'll be some new monkeys that have been sitting, behind the scenes, and maybe they want to, help out the DAO. So in this transition to the bylaws v4, there's now going to be a board of directors and then executives. 5 people will be elected as board members going forward. It will be an unpaid position that is 1 year in length. And that board of directors will oversee and make sure that the DAO itself is following everything that it needs to and make sure that there aren't any bad actors, along with making sure that we're compliant legally. So all 5 of those positions will be going up very soon. The idea is that we will put up all 5 board positions just like we have in the past. There'll be a nomination period, and then there will be a voting period. We are almost done with the doc, so we should have it up and ready, hopefully by the end of this weekend. And we want to start the nomination process, which is the first part before going into being voted in by next week. So everyone will have 1 full week to decide if they want to nominate themselves to run for the board. And then after that, there will be 1 full week of voting. So all positions will be going up. Yeah, that's correct. Sorry. All positions will be going up for election. They're not stepping down. Sorry, Nano. Thank you. To be more specific, we must end our positions. And so therefore we're not stepping down. Anyways, so what's going to happen first is those 5 board positions will go up. And then secondly, at the same time as that, the lead exec, which is currently called the CEO, will also go up at the same time. So over the next week, people will be able to nominate themselves for a board position or for the lead executive role. And then the week after that, we will be voting on those that decide to nominate themselves. And that's kind of the transition of the bylaws. That's step 1. So step 2 will be then that the elected executives will need to go up. And instead of having, as we used to have 9 total. Now we will go down to 5 total. And those 5 total for the elected positions will be 2. So in the second set, which we'll talk about next week, once the nominations start to go live, those will be 2 positions. And then the lead executive is able to nominate 2 positions as well. I know it's a lot. I am so sorry, everyone. This is probably the most boring part of the town hall. Nonetheless, there will be 10 new people that will come up and replace the current 9. Half of them will be the board, and the other half will be the elected execs. So I'll be making sure Nano and I will be doing a post to share with everyone to make sure that everyone understands exactly what's going to happen and the timeline that it's going to happen in. And we are, at the end of the day, very excited for the next steps of the DAO. I think I might speak for some, but I think that at the end of the day, MonkeDAO must continue. and the best way for it to continue is to push forward. And so this new bylaws will hopefully enhance that experience for everyone, and we're super excited to see who's going to go for and up next. As Nano has highlighted in the text chat, all right, so 5 board members which have oversight positions, 5 executives which are the operations team, and then 1 treasurer. So yeah, I guess that's the short version. There'll be a much longer version that we will post to the complete DAO so everyone can read and understand what's happening with the DAO next. And we'll kind of move forward from there. Super excited for that to happen. And if anyone is thinking about running for a position, I would highly recommend starting to think about it now. If you want to be a more active participant in the DAO, what skills can you bring to be able to help move it forward? And what will be the things that you want to focus on if you decide to do that. And so you have some time for those that want to be on the more operational team. And then for those that want to be on the oversight, you have a few days to be able to contemplate. And then from there, well, nominations, we'll have discussions as well. On the previous epoch, I kind of wrote in that there'll be discussions. Last epoch, there weren't as much that happened inside of MonkeDAO. So I actually added 3 different times that all people that want to run for any position will be able to do. One will be during Town Hall. One will be after the Monkey Monday Spotlight on Mondays. And the last one will be during the week inside Discord that will be decided by the candidates. So that everyone has a fair opportunity to be able to discuss the elections. Everyone has a fair opportunity to kind of state what they plan to do or what they want to do or how they're going to try to lead the DAO so that we can all kind of come together, chat about it, and then hopefully move forward. Yeah. So that's about it, Jemmy. I'm sorry, I talked a lot about it.
All right, yeah, no problem at all. This is one of the most important information, if anything. So this is totally justified. So yeah, don't worry. I think, looking at the chat, there's obviously a lot of like confusion around, hey, like what's happening, etc. We highly encourage everyone to go check out the bylaws that was passed, the bylaws V4. Just like everything else in life, the only constant is change. I think, the one thing that we are all aligned, especially on the exec team, is that, we want to make sure that, we can continue to stay up ahead with everything that is going on the committee level. And of course, with these bylaws we voted through, I think Nano specifically mentioned one thing I just wanted to highlight, which is this is a transition period, and it's every single position will be up for election. So it's not a case whereby, hey, like we're literally like removing everybody. And in this transition process, of course, like Just Mouse mentioned, there will also be a lot of opportunities open up for folks who may be interested to participate. So we highly encourage you guys to think about this. And of course, it's always good to see fellow monkeys passionate about the cause. All right, so those will be shared more information around that. Don't worry, I just wanted to sort of like, mention this a little bit because of, some of the confusion that I'm reading. All right. And of course, just quickly answering Zoro's question as well. I was typing it halfway, but since I got the mic, so I guess I can be a communist monkey for the next 5 minutes and not pass the mic to anybody. But jokes aside, so the next step for the Singapore Monkey Hotel packages, we mentioned earlier that we locked in the Grand Central after some of the feedback that we received around the preference for cost savings over something that could be double the price. And there is also the aspect of like the location, perhaps being like slightly better or whatnot. So we locked in around like 30 rooms for now for the Grand Central at least. We will be organizing them really soon, and of course, Zoro, as long as I believe we may have seen your name there. So as long as your name is indicated there, we'll make sure that you get priority. And even if the rooms are fully subscribed, we will still try to push for more rooms. Now, so as long as you have indicated your name on the survey form, we will try our very, very best to squeeze in every one of us. That is the promise. All right. Okay. So Yeah, the information is not out yet. We will be sharing it hopefully by next week for the signups. And yeah, I one last question. Can you tuck me in bed every night? I was still kind of like seriously reading this. Like, what exactly is this? Like, tucking you in bed? But no, I will not be tucking you in bed every night. I would love to. All right. So that is the whole list of agenda items that we've prepared. Of course, if you guys are confused around anything, feel free to reach out to us. And we'll be more than happy to assist you. There's one Bernard dot so, and I believe this is our cozy, our fellow monkey cozy. It's been a while. Please, feel free to drop it there, and then we can have this read out. We're counting down to when or cozy sends the question. Oh Lord, please. Why am I falling for things like this over and over again? I officially, hand the mic over to Cozy. All right. I appreciate the, light-hearted aspect of today's town hall. Very much helpful, and I unfortunately fell for it. But this is why I love you guys. I love MonkeDAO. All right. So this is probably the most weighted part of every town hall, the good old raffles, where you find out whether if you are able to manifest your time to be a barrel owner, a new barrel owner, one more barrel owner. All right. And let's see this. Well, let's bring up Unjust or Distro. Let's run through some numbers. Let's look at how many tickets were redeemed for this week. And with those numbers, we can analyze what are the chances of each of us winning. Now, there is a total of 98 plus 7 of us. So that would be 105. And 5 barrels, assuming it's only us that participated. That's not bad. I think the chances of winning, well, that's apparently monkey math, and nothing that I said is accurate. So Distro, I know you're ready, and I see your screen is shared. Let's see who is going to be the winner for this week. I bought 2 tickets, full transparency, and let's see if I'm lucky enough. So far, I haven't been as lucky, but I still want to try regardless. So Distro, let's see. Run it. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
How many tickets do we have?
Let's go. All right. So we have some barrels to give away to people. So we had 511 tickets that were bought for this week. So what I'm going to do now is to shuffle the list a little bit, and let's go on and select the first one. Let's see.
All right, let's see. Oh,
Right,
we have a winner. Let's see.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We're picking another name. All right, let me just reshuffle this just for the sake of it. And let's go. Razvi for second barrel.
Congratulations. Wow. Okay, let's see. This is a holder that's been around since November. It's amazing. Don't worry, I think, not winning is part of the process. Wow, Bob the Builder. Now, I have to say, I love that name, Bob the Builder. Congratulations.
All right, let me...
Are we onward to the 4th winner now? We have 3 winners.
So we'll get to the 4th now. We'll be checking all of the winners anyway, but
all right.
Kush Petal or Kush.
Congratulations.
All right, and now we have our last one. So let me just shuffle a bit again. Right. Well, SCL, I would say.
All right, let's see. SCL. Congratulations, January 7th.
All right.
Right, so far, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I haven't seen any green names. So this, I haven't seen any green names that I needed to remove for the winners yet. So that's great. All right, thanks a lot, Distro. Really appreciate it. I'm not sure if we want to try our luck and bug Distro to give one more raffle, but obviously that is not happening, not this week at least. But congratulations once again. Big shout out to everyone who participated, and even though we may not win, every week we go back to the banana stand religiously buying tickets and hoping to manifest ourselves to be one of these 5 winners. This is what determination is like. Now, I believe we have reached the tail end of the agenda item, and I think we may also have time to just bring out one or two fellow monkeys to come and join us. If you are a new monkey, we would love to meet you. KingFX.so. You've been around since October, but your green tag is still there. If you have a preference for whatsoever reason, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to remove your green tag for you. Everybody else as well. If you are interested to come up and say hi, we would love to meet you. Jetty, we see you. I'm going to send you guys, an invitation to come up and speak. If you are interested, let us know. Looking for more new monkeys, scouting for more new monkeys in the room. Well, don't worry if you are not even a convenient time to speak. This town hall is hosted every Friday religiously to bring our fellow monkeys to come together to bond over the things that matter. And every week we try to cater for some time as well to make sure that we can get to meet our new fellow monkeys and welcome everyone to the monkey family. All right. Hey, Puck, someone remove my green. Oops. I believe we've had special orders to not remove that specific monkey's green because of his background. Now, this is the last call if you are new and you want to come up and say hi. Otherwise, you will have to hold your bananas until the next week before you can come up and share with us your beautiful monkey story. Now, calling once, or we can also have Bernard to come up and share with us the story of his latest degenerate, experience. And I know he has plenty of that. And I've seen that and experienced that firsthand. And let's just leave it that way. I love this fellow monkey. All right. Is there any more new monkeys in the room who may want to come out and say hi? Otherwise, we'll be getting ready to send the pump it up vibes as usual. There are a couple of big things, there are outlined, including like breakpoint updates and more importantly, the election timeline. If you guys, especially interested in participating, do keep a lookout. But even if not, as a member, there will be a lot of voting ongoing, a lot of platforms where you can share your view. Just a reminder, and I'm sure the conversations will get a lot more active moving into next week. We highly encourage and ask for everybody's cooperation to keep all the discussions civil so that we can have, at the end of the day, a constructive output. All right. And please be nice to your fellow monkeys. That's all that we ask for. And Super Simon, we have a very special request from like 90 fellow monkeys in the room. They all are wondering whether if you can come up and speak because they miss your voice. So TD77, we are not going to send a pump it up vibes today until we hear something from Simon. So Simon, let's.
Thanks, Jemmy. If people want to talk to me and hear my voice, I'll be at the Solana Toronto meetup tonight in about 5 hours. And then immediately tomorrow I'll be flying to Vancouver. There's a Solana Vancouver meetup on Tuesday or Wednesday. Sorry, I can't remember the day. Tuesday, I think. And I'll be there and hanging out and vibing with the Solana Vancouver people. Lots of good monkeys out there as well. So happy to chat with you all, and thanks for all the fun gifts. Ben Bottle, hope to see you soon. Maybe NFT NYC or Breakpoint 2024. Can't wait. Back to you, Jimmy.
All right, thanks a lot, Simon. Don't forget to claim your free beer from Simon if you see him. Otherwise, you will be, potential exit liquidity. He's going to bring you and lure you to Toronto or Vancouver and have fun, and then he will dump the beer on you. All right, just kidding. Jokes aside, we love you. Thanks a lot for taking your precious time out of every Friday to come and join us religiously. Have a great weekend. Without further delay, let's send the pump it up vibes.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Up, up.